Welcome everybody, Major League Baseball. Mike Brenner coming to you from SBR Videos, and we're going to preview today the New York Mets pitching rotation. Now, of course, the Mets fell short last year of capturing the World Series and are looking forward to this year and getting over that hump and capturing the title. Now, it all starts and begins with pitching, and the New York Mets have been one of the heaviest pitching staff in the years past as far as loaded back end, as far as deep talent. And manager Terry Collins loves what he sees for this year. Pitching coach Dan Warthrin said it could possibly be the best staff that they have ever had. Now, of course, one of those factors is the return of Zach Wheeler, who missed the entire 2014 and 15 season due to Tommy John surgery. So he's going to be coming back. There's a lot of expectations on that young man. So we'll see how the right-hander handles it. All right, let's break it down. The number one pitcher for the Mets is going to be Jason DeGrom this year. The right-hander had a pretty good year last year. He was 14-8, a 2.54 ERA. He throws 95 miles an hour on average. He was 3-1 in the postseason last year, posting a 2.88 ERA. So he was a big factor in the success of the New York Mets. Now, second in the rotation is the right-hander Noah Syndergaard. All right, also, he was 9-7 last year, had some struggles, but worked his way out of it. His ERA was 3.22, and also he throws about 96 miles an hour. He was 2-1 in the postseason with a 3.32 ERA. Had a couple innings that he wishes he could get back from last year. So he's got motivation this year to really show up. Number third on the pitching depth chart is Matt Harvey, the right-hander. Last year there was a lot of drama between him and the front office. Was he going to return? Would he ever pitch for the New York Mets again? And they ended up working things out, and I think that's a good move because this right-hander is a veteran presence in the locker room. 13-8 last year with a 2.71 ERA. He averages 92 miles an hour on his pitches. He was 2-0 in the postseason last year, posting a 3.64 ERA. He's going to be a big piece to this puzzle if they plan on repeating as National League champions this year. Now, number four is Steven Matz. The left-hander really has some spring in his ball. He averages 92 miles an hour. The sinker, however, is his specialty. He was 4-0 last year with 2.27 ERA, 0-1, however, in the postseason with a 3.68 ERA, which doesn't wave too favorable, for that rotation. But Steven Matz will be up to the challenge, and the left-hander's probably going to get about 15 wins this year. Now, again, we already talked about Zach Wheeler missing that whole season. All right, he's had 32 starts in 2014 before the injury. Was 11-11, 3.54 ERA. However, the right-hander showed a lot of promise. So they're putting a lot of hope behind him, and they're hoping that Tommy John surgery was successful. Now, number six on their pitching rotation, Bartolo Colon. All right, this guy's 42 years old, but last year during the postseason, he pitched his ass off. He was 1-1 with a 2.08. He was 14-13 on the year last year, but again, that veteran leadership, that presence in the locker room goes a long way, and it does in the dugout as well. So I don't think he's going to be as efficient this year, but he will be that veteran leadership that they need. Now, the closer this year for the New York Mets, and this is not a typo and it's not a mispronunciation, Joris Familia. That's right, that is his name, and I'm in Costa Rica, so Pura Vida. He was 2-2 last year with a 1.85 ERA, had 43 saves. So he is definitely the horse coming out of the bullpen for the New York Mets, and I plan on him doing the same thing this year. They're going to cash a lot of tickets, and the New York Mets pitching rotation will be responsible for a lot of those tickets that will be cashed, and you can beat the book with it. So tune in this Major League Baseball season, and we will bring you updates, previews, everything, and we're going to do our best to equip you day in and day out with the tools you need to beat your book in Major League Baseball. Don't miss it.